But what are some things that you have done or may soon do that you are really proud
Know
of?
about beauty. Ask Dani. Need to know about
Honestly, I love this industry. I love everything about it. I love hairdressers.
We have dreams, we have aspirations, we have things that we need to get done.
Well,
So
that really just tells us all about what you are doing. You know, you have these
Yep,
excellent
just wrapped
products
up
with
with
Salon Owner. Yep,
cream.
yep. Tell us a little bit about that.
Will you ask what you need to know? Will you ask Dani?
Jackie, I just want to thank you for allowing just your time, sharing your time, sharing your story, and just letting people know how they can overcome and triumph through anything. Because you are definitely a soldier. I just want people to know that first. But tell us a little bit about how you got started in the beauty industry. When did it actually start?
Well, I think it basically started when I was in high school. I always loved to do my doll's hair. Then I moved along and started doing my friend's hair in high school, 10th grade. And when I got to about 11th grade, it really made a big difference because I was able to do hair for a living. I grew up living with my aunt, and I had to provide for myself and for my siblings. So therefore, I did one person hair, which was my aunt, and everyone loved it. So I started off braiding, and I braided every day when I got home from school. So people really loved it. I enjoyed doing it. My friends, and at that time I saw it was a source of income for me to get through high school. And then I just continued on. Once I graduated from high school, I still continued to do hair. I was going to school and I worked, but doing hair always provide a good living for me. So if I made my paycheck in the weekend doing hair, so then therefore I decided that it was time for me to go to school and make it my career.
Awesome. Well, I know that you are known for your braids, but I've seen other work also. Every time, a lot of people know you for one, but when they think of Jackie, they think of that stylist that does the braids. But I've seen your work, and you do not just things that are current, but if someone needs finger waves, if they need a French roll, you make it happen. I mean, I've seen you do work such as, in my mind, that person could not get that style.
I know.
You make it happen. You'll add a piece of hair there, you add a piece of hair there. You make it work. So you're definitely known for working miracles, which is excellent.
That's good.
And again, I kind of want everyone to know how I kind of met you, but I did move to this area. You were one of the first people that I actually got to know. You welcomed me with open arms. You opened your salon to myself, and that's actually how my salon came about.
Yes.
I think you actually had a salon built onto your home.
Yes.
And you told me that your space would be available. So I just thank you for that, because as of this year, I've been in business for 10 years. So that was a door that was actually closing for you because of new opportunities for yourself. But you actually opened up that door for myself. So I would thank you for that.
You're very welcome.
I've seen you really kind of just flourish. Everybody calls Jackie. You're the go-to person for everything.
That's why my life is so busy.
But how do you balance all of those things? I know not only are you a phenomenal mother, but you're a wife, you're a friend, you're a daughter, and I know your dad is battling some medical issues right now. How do you get through that?
First, I thank God above. He gives me the strength to do everything. I pray to Him on a daily basis to give me strength. I ask Him for guidance. I ask Him questions all the time. Is this what I'm supposed to do? Mm-hmm. And I think I get the sense of nourishment from helping other people, because you never know what that other person might can do for you. And I'm willing to learn, and I'm willing to teach. So I think that makes the world goes around, because you never know what someone else has to offer you. So if I'm willing to share what you have, they're willing to share what they have, and that makes me to continue to grow. I feel like I get a sense of entertainment out of learning from other people and continuing on the knowledge that we have. And a lot of times, you know that the hairstylist is the go-to person. Yes. So you come in contact with a lot of people in a lot of different fields, a lot of different areas, and you take all that knowledge and you can pass it on, and then in turn they give it to you. So, and it makes you feel like you're a doctor, even though, you know, you might be a hair doctor, but you feel like that you have a little bit knowledge in a lot of things because you open yourself up to people and they open themselves up to you.
Well, I know that you are dealing with quite a few things right now. Like I said, you are just the go-to person for everything. But you are currently, you have a condition. Would you like to share that with us today?
Yes, well, about last year sometime I was diagnosed with congestive heart failure. So a lot of people, when they look at me, they can't tell because I'm the type of person that I don't let pain bother me. My pain tolerance is very high. Yes. But I know that it's a lot of people that are suffering more than what I'm suffering. So all I know is all of a sudden I started feeling tired, exhausted, couldn't figure out because I'm used to going 12, 13, 14 hours a day strong, not even paying attention, and it got so unbearable that I couldn't even walk to the car, I couldn't go to sleep, I was just exhausted and couldn't breathe, so I decided to go to the doctor, and then that's when they realized that my heart was only beating at 50%. And at that time, I still didn't understand what they said. I was thinking I have a cold or something until I really came home and researched it. So they did all kinds of tests and they started the medication. So far with God's help, everything has been doing good. And my symptoms has been all right. I have a heart monitor in my chest that monitors it every day. But with this condition, it can become worse, it can stay better, so it's up to me to watch my health, watch my hours, continue to pray, and do what the doctor say do. So far, I am doing good.
Good, so you're being obedient.
Yes, I am.
You're
trying to be. Yes.
Well, for those who don't understand, as myself, I'm still trying to gain knowledge of that condition. Medically speaking, what exactly is going on with your body?
Well, usually, sometimes it's hereditary, sometimes it's stress, but basically part of my heart, which is like the left part of my heart, is not functioning at full capacity. So at the time, it was only 50%. So therefore, it wasn't pumping enough to pump the fluids and everything through. So the fluid was building up in my lungs. And when you start having the fluid build up in your lungs, then it makes you hard to breathe. You become out of breath, and so therefore I had to watch my salt intake, had to watch my stress level and my hours of working and everything. But long as I maintain a diet, and then they have medication that can help you through it. So right now I'm on 3 different medications, and you can live a long productive life maintaining that. And if you don't maintain that, then the other side of your heart can begin to not function. You have swelling in your legs, so you don't want to get to that part. So right now with medication, it's been working out very well.
Okay, so how have you adjusted your schedule? Did you have to adjust your schedule to make sure you're healing your body? Because we need you.
Yeah.
We need those hands, we need those legs, we just need all of you. Because like I said, you're the go-to person for so many people. But you have to take care of yourself first.
Yes. So when I was in the process of getting the procedures done, I made sure I took off the time that he told me I had to take off. I did everything I was supposed to do. I take my medication every morning, even though it makes you go to the bathroom about 10 times in 1 hour. But that's just a small little issue compared to some people. And I watch the hours that I do. And I make sure that I try to take time out for myself. And I pray all the time. So when I don't have the willpower, my mouth to say it, then he gives me the willpower. Because if my day is hectic, for some reason, he makes it unhectic. So I look to him for everything. And he balances my life out.
Now, dealing with this issue, how do you think your future will be affected? Like, do you think you'll have still a normal, healthy life?
I think so, because long as with like the medication and the diet and watching what I eat, you can live a productive life and healthy life. So long as I just have to make sure that I keep that in mind, that I do have this issue and maintain what the doctors tell me to do, I should be okay.
Okay. So I know you talked about your faith. You know, you kind of touched on that, but what does your faith, like what role does it play in not only your medical journey right now, but in your life as in general?
Number one, it takes the number one spot. A lot of my customers go to church. We go to different churches. We talk among each other about different things that we have because that helps us grow. A lot of us do certain jobs in church, so therefore it helps us to make our jobs easier. And you gain a lot of knowledge from other people. So communicating with other people, you gain a lot of knowledge. I have a lot of customers from my church, and it really keeps me grounded because I can go to pray, I can talk to other people about it, and it really fills me up with talking about it and keeping it first in my life. Because a lot of times when I think I can't do something, I pray about it. It might not always be the answer I want or come when I want, but it gives me an answer. So I've learned to accept the good with the bad, and whatever he said it is.
Now, I know you are definitely a mentor to many. You have taken in a lot of the young girls like they are in high school, and you know, what role are you playing right now? Like, I know you're mentoring plenty of people, but what role is your mentorship playing right now? Like, are you actually currently, do you have those girls in your salon now? Are you mentoring anyone?
Yes, actually I have 2 in my salon right now. One of them started as my student at the Votex Center cosmetology program. And actually, I love her to death. God keeps sending her to me because I done fired her about 5 times and hired her back. But it's like every time when I think, I'm not going to let her come back. And I don't have a shampoo person that day. So I said, let me call her. And I said, God, please let me know if I'm supposed to let her come back. So he gave me the time to go pick her up. And I'm like, are you sure I need to pick her up? So she comes back. And I have a high school student that's in, I think she's the 10th grade. So I'm mentoring her, and starting next year, I will be apprenticing her because she wants to go to school for criminal justice, but since she works in a salon, she might as well get her license, and then that can help her pay her way through college. And I go to the Votex Center and teach classes sometimes and try to work with some of those girls. I see them all the time, give them words of encouragement to make sure they strive to get their license because they put them in a whole total different category as far as styling hair. Use a cosmetologist and give them the knowledge that know that this is a profession that you can earn a lot of money. It's a lifetime profession, and a lot of people don't think that you can go far with this, and you really can go far, and it doesn't take a lot to do. So I want them to know that it's just not something that you just do for free or on your spare time. You really can make a great career out of it.
So if you were to just kind of, I guess, speak to those who are maybe going through a tough time, that may have a medical condition that they feel is the end, how would you explain to them that it's not the end? It's just a process that they're going through right now, but it's not the end for them. How would you explain that?
Well, first of all, I would tell them that they need to pray about it because you have to think that it's a lot of people that's worse off of you. And they have doctors in place to help you out. So you have to follow what they say do. And just think that it's not the end. It's always a solution to something. Everything is not set in stone to do it one exact way. Maybe you might just have to work 2 days a week or maybe 1 day. But people are willing to abide by you if they have faith and they have trust in you. Just like your stylist, they look to you, like I said, as your doctor. So they're willing to work with you. If you acknowledge them about your situation, give them, it's not about being secretive, it's about letting people know. And they're willing to work with you, they're willing to stand by your side, they're willing to bring you something to eat, they're willing to visit you in the hospital. So you have to be open with them and let them know that not only do you tell me stuff, but I'm telling you stuff too. And they'll be by your side for a long time.
So are there anything that you are, I guess, working on or that you want to share with us?
Well, actually, I have been in the making for About 10 years, I've been trying to patent an invention that I decided to do. At first, I was lacking the motivation, thinking that it really would go anywhere, but I'm building that motivation back up. So I'm about to start working on it and have it search and follow the procedures just to see how far I can go, because I never know unless I try.
Exactly.
So, and I had graduated from college with an accounting degree. So
Accounting? I almost passed out. I took one accounting class and almost like lost my mind.
And like I said, with God, I don't know how I got through without him. Up at night 2, 3 o'clock in the morning doing homework. It was stressful, but walking across that stage really gave me the excitement.
Now, how did I miss that?
I know.
That is major.
So those are the 2 things that I'm working on. I love being in the shop, but I want to apply the accounting to something. I haven't actually decided what,
Okay.
but I want to apply it to something.
Now, what is actually motivating you right now? I know that you're a busy lady, but what motivates you? What kind of gets you going every day? I've seen them precious grandkids.
Oh, yes. They always there running through the shop.
I know it.
And my passion for cosmetology. No matter what I try to go off track to something else, my passion for cosmetology, the customers gets me up every day. I can be in the shop 12, 13 hours and really don't even feel like that I've been in there other than my body. But other than that, I have the passion for it. I love learning new styles. I look it up when I'm not at work. I go to the hair shows. So I really have that passion for that. Every time I think that, oh, I might work a job. I was teaching cosmetology, but for some reason it still didn't give me the passion that it did when I was in the salon. I like that I get to have my own hours. I get to take my own breaks. I get to travel. So
Freedom.
Yes. And every time I tell my customers, oh, I think I'm going to work and I think I'm going to do this, and I wake up the next morning and say, oh no, I'm not going to do that. I love coming in the shop and I love getting up. I love the customers and sticking to that routine. That's my passion. I really love it.
Now, I know you said you started out in probably high school,
Yes.
but how many years, exactly how many years has it been? Because I know it's been a long time.
I think about 28 years.
Wow.
Yes, about 28 years.
28.
And I actually have some customers that I still have from high school.
Really?
They've been coming 28 years. They come on a regular, so it's fun to see them grow old and me grow younger with them.
Really? I'm hoping they don't hear this.
And I always tell them, when you be 90, I'm going to be 70 still doing your hair. So,
Wow.
and actually one of my customers, the oldest customer I have is 101.
Really?
So,
My
yes.
oldest customer, she's actually 101.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
Whoa.
as they see people, no matter how old you are, you still want to look good.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, still want to look good.
And I did know that a lot of your clients, they are faithful to Jackie.
Faithful.
Really?
Yes. Snow. I had one customer, it was snowing so hard, I was like, oh my, the shop is going to be closed. She was trampling through the snow saying, I had to get my hair done. So, they are faithful. They have to have their hair done. I've seen customers, if they go into a funeral, they'll book their hair appointment before their funeral. Because they have to look good.
Now, is there a quote or a word of wisdom that you would like to give our audience?
Let's see. I have a few, and I tell you what, I have a picture of Madam C.J. Walker up on my wall. But one of the quotes is, you never know unless you try. Because you never know. I mean, you could be a millionaire. Some people, it doesn't take $1 million to be a millionaire. And that's how I feel. I'm a millionaire, but I don't have to have $1 million to be one. So I'm a millionaire in spirit. And if you never try, you don't know.
Now, how can our audience find you if they want to actually reach you? Or just to maybe send an email and just give you a word or two.
Okay, my email address is Jackie, JACKIE 138 at Verizon.net. I'm also on Facebook as Jackie Walker Henry. Also, I'm on Instagram as Do Hair Too. And my phone number is 443-521-3376.
Okay, and that do hair, what is it? Do hair too.
Yes,
You
that's
might
one of my
actually
slogans. I have a tag on my truck that says Do Hair Too, and everybody knows it's me.
Yeah, when you see that vehicle riding around, that's her.
Yes.
The license plate Do Hair Too.
Yes.
But again, I just want to thank you. I just want to let you know that you are needed. We need you. So please take care of yourself.
And we need you too. So we all need each other. And thank you very much.
Don't forget to subscribe, like, tag, and share. So will you ask Dani, Dani, Dani? Will you ask Dani, Dani, Dani? Will you ask what you need to